Have you ever come across a topic or a question and thought, I wonder what a bunch of comedians think about this? No? Well, what can you pretend like that's happened? Anyway, it's Comic Square Table. We're gonna talk about some stuff. All right. So did y'all see the human Pop-Tart get eaten alive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Television? Yes. The person in the mascot went into the toaster, came back up, and then they ate him.
Yes.
It's just like fistfuls of frosting and Pop-Tart.
Yeah. Didn't he have a sign that said, like, life is great?
Would you have rather eat a human mascot Pop-Tart or be the coach that got the mayo dunked on?
Eat a human mascot.
Wait, is mayo good for your skin? We gotta figure that out first, right?
Be.
Because if it's good for
Didn't
your skin...
Didn't they say eggs was good for your skin?
Yeah, but it might be too much cholesterol.
I like the way you said it.
I say it wrong so often. I don't think I actually hadn't really experienced a Pop-Tart. I'm probably into my late teens, early 20s.
That's fair. I was going to say, did y'all grow up on Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, no,
we always grew up on
They
Pop-Tarts.
didn't exist in my household because this was just my mom would never buy desserts, right? I don't think you could buy desserts with that.
I mean, sometimes they'd be the Great Value or the Food Line brand, but we always had Pop-Tarts in the house.
Yes, and
some way, shape, or form.
Toaster strudels as well.
Did y'all ever have the bacon, egg, and cheese toaster strudels? They're called scramblers.
They had stuff in them like that.
Yeah.
The only thing that was close to a Pop-Tart is we would take a hot dog and wrap a tortilla around it. And then that was our quick breakfast.
I don't want to eat a hot dog like that.
I mean, it's
a great way to eat it.
If you take a tortilla, right, if you cook it up, you just heat it up on the grill until the edges get nice and black. You put a little bit of butter in there.
If that showed up on some restaurant menus, I would order that.
Yeah.
So I got 8 Pop-Tart flavors.
8
Pop-Tart
flavors.
Wow.
And we're going to pick our favorites today. So let's start with, we'll go this way and work our way around. Is that counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise, yeah, that's
We'll go blueberry first.
Start with blueberry?
So we'll go blueberry.
I think blueberries.
This is, I think, the prettiest.
I don't know what it is about the blueberry that's just, I love it. So.
You love it?
It's the antioxidants.
Oh,
Allison's like, look here.
I'm a double fisted blueberry, if you know what I mean.
Well, the next one up is probably what I thought going into this was going to be my favorite. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking it's still going to stay true. Because it's going to take a big flavor Pop-Tart to knock, the king off the throne. Because this has been royalty in the Harrison household. It's brown sugar cinnamon.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Brown sugar.
This one is pretty great.
Classic.
It is.
It's just nice to have Latinos represented in the Pop-Tart,
Mm-hmm.
Brown sugar. Why hasn't there been a Latino wrestler named Brown Sugar Cinnamon?
Mm-hmm. I was not allowed to
Is
have...
that my next life?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You weren't allowed to have?
I wasn't allowed to have frosted Pop-Tarts in my house growing up. So strawberry was unfrosted, and then we would put butter
I
on it.
didn't even know they made frosted.
Do they call them unfrosted or just nude? Because nude sounds right.
My grandma ate an unfrosted Pop-Tart, and that was the last time we had any unfrosted Pop-Tarts in our house. It was frosted only. My grandma was like, if we're going to eat it, we're going to eat it, But she was a big fan of putting them in the toaster oven. Big old layer of butter when they come out.
I don't think I've ever toasted a Pop-Tart.
What?
That's next level.
Yeah.
They're just giant cookies.
Next up, we got cherry.
Cherry.
I've never been into cherry.
Okay, first of all, I love that the frosting is the same color of the flavor.
This is one of my favorite looking
Okay.
Pop-Tarts. The pink and then the red sprinkles. Very Valentine's Day.
The thing about cherry, as a kid, cherry was always like cherry is the baseline flavor, right? Mm-hmm. Cherry was the main flavor of everything.
It came in drinks, everything.
And so it just got normal, right? And so then for a long time I didn't care about cherry, and then one day I had a cherry Tootsie Pop. Mm. And I was like, what happened? Where did cherry come from? Or
it reopened your eyes. I'm excited about this next flavor because I went shopping for these and did not expect to come back with that. And
I've
it's
never
the
heard
crossover we didn't know we needed.
Okay.
It's Apple Jacks and Pop-Tarts. Yeah.
I'm already not crazy about the color.
Really?
Yeah. It's orange.
Not a green and orange with the orange in the middle.
Fan back
oh, it is orange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little strange to me. I feel like I'm on British Bake Off.
That's
like,
thick.
no.
Man, they went so wrong with this. They had good intentions, but this is trash.
This is what I feel like those old Kirkland stores would taste like.
Yeah.
All right, well, I feel like this next one's going to get high marks just because it's saving us from what we just
Yeah,
did.
maybe we should have had a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
We should have had various kinds of
one.
milks.
Yeah.
Got my coffee.
Various milks.
I needed 1% chocolate.
We're going, I heard from a little birdie
Oh.
that some people at the table might be a big fan of the wild berry Pop-Tart.
Look at how brightly colored and fun it looks.
Yes.
Right?
This is your
Brought to you by
90s.
Starter Jackets.
Exactly. Your classic 90s Charlotte Hornets
I'm excited.
starter
about this one.
draft.
One where the frosting really matters.
Yeah.
Right? Like you got to get frosting.
Yeah, could you imagine an
to
unfrosted
get
wild berry?
No.
it would just be weird berry.
Next up, we got chocolate fudge.
Chocolate.
And I mean, I feel like it lives up to its name because it does hit you with the just chocolate. It is
Yeah.
chocolate.
Let me ask you this: when was the last time you got fudge on purpose?
No.
So my grandma used to make it, and I love that. But it was always gifted to me.
It was
at
gifted,
Christmas.
right?
I never went to the store.
Like, have you
but
ever
I love it.
Been
But I
to
never
the
go
store to buy fudge?
Yeah, several
have?
times.
Okay.
My family in Virginia.
I'm gonna say okay.
Brandon's like, actually, I go to the fudge store.
Last time we went to Virginia, we stopped at this fudge spot that we always stop at, and they spent
Fudge
I don't know, $200 in fudge.
No, they
And
gave
so
it.
now it's just pounds of fudge, and they're like, "All right, you guys got to eat this now." We're like, "No, we're not gonna eat 20 pounds of fudge." Like, and then it's like, "Well, then why'd we buy it?" I don't know. All right,
It's tradition to buy that much
tradition
fudge.
now, but
That tasted like pudding in the
yeah.
middle.
Another one that I think is going to be high up on my list, at least. A good old classic. If we didn't have brown sugar cinnamon in the house, we had strawberry.
oh yep. It's a
I do.
classic.
This one's also very, excuse me, pretty. Burnt.
Pop Tart gut.
Yeah, this one's nice.
Yeah, this
It's a
is
classic one.
This is the most fruit I've had in a long time.
I'm saving this. I'm gonna do a line of it.
Just never disappoints. I love strawberry. I love strawberry.
Also, is it just me or did this one have crunch to it?
Yeah,
Yep.
a little bit more texture.
I hit it with a broil.
Ooh.
All right, I'm jumping ahead. I'm already discounting s'mores over here, and I need to give it a fair shot.
Oh, you were
Sorry.
counting it out.
No,
I was
no,
looking forward
yeah,
to it.
All right, it's s'mores.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, you can see.
Are you sure that's not like
Where?
childhood trauma for being a fat kid during the Sandlot era?
I was a skinny kid till like 23.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I did the adult switcheroo. I was like, "Oh, you've been healthy your whole life? Not anymore."
I like
I-
this one.
I think I was a fat kid in a previous life, and it never went away. Pop Tart.
This
too.
one is odd choice.
Yeah.
I'll eat the crust
Big
on
fan.
it.
Yeah, yeah. It is the better of the crust. I'll give them that.
I think it's overwhelming. It's a little overwhelming. And this is coming from a person who will sit in a chair and roast a marshmallow with a brulee torch
See, I won't do that.
once a week.
I think that's why I like these s'mores because it does the work for me. I hate the work of s'mores.
This has the flavor of s'mores, right? But this is too much.
Are you making s'mores in your living room?
No,
All right, it's time to tally up our
Can't
top
even-
5,
I can't even eat that one.
I'm so surprised.
and then we will come back.
To remember.
Cue Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music. Dun, 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 dun. We have the result. The comic square table. Pop-Tart
Now, I feel like,
off.
do we have to give our credentials for this to matter? Because I have eaten a lot of food.
I think they can look at us collectively and realize we've ate a lot of Pop-Tarts over the
I was
years.
gonna.
I mean,
you know how people wear
looks
their
can be
hearts on their
deceiving.
sleeve. You wear your credentials on your sleeve.
Most of us,
anymore.
most of us smell a little bit like most, and I think that's enough. I guess.
I switched to the pin, so I don't smell it.
I love these signs too. Can I have one?
They're
as a,
cute.
Of course.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
very
pick your
cute.
favorite sign.
I like
to
this
go in.
S. Kind of looks like.
All right, number 3.
Number 3,
We're doing the top 3.
Okay.
top 3.
It was a tie.
Oh.
Third place, bronze, is s'mores and strawberry.
S'mores and strawberry.
I'm very disappointed.
The SS.
Yeah, because s'mores didn't even make my list.
Well,
Oh really?
It made it
That-
high on
Yeah.
two people's.
wrong. Thanks for bringing it down.
I apologize for
It
bringing.
could have
the
been. It could have
s'mores
been
in.
top 2, man.
That was my number 1.
It could have
Oh
been a
wow.
contender.
That, yeah.
It could have been
I don't
a
know which
contender.
one it was for me. 4 maybe.
That's just because it was a s'more. That is not a Pop Tart.
4.
All right. But the strawberry,
I loved
I'm
it.
disappointed. Strawberry's at number 3. I feel like strawberry should have been number higher. But I'm not upset at number 2.
There was too many options. And
There was a
so
lot of
strawberry.
And I think we all have very different palates.
Yeah.
This was nice to get the collective. Because number 2 was cherry.
Cherry. Okay. Cherry. Again, all of a sudden, I'm like, cherry in my mouth. please.
I enjoyed
me.
cherry.
Yeah.
This revitalized me liking cherry Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So funny story. For the longest time, I thought Laura hated cherry.
Yeah.
It's like cherry anything. So I would go out of my way to not get cherry because I'm like, I know you hate cherry. And then finally one day she's like, I love cherry. What is wrong with you? She's like, I hate watermelon.
Yeah, that's
Have you ever
You've been
had a piece
depriving
of
her of
just
cherry her
cherry
entire
pie,
life.
right? Just like the song, it's delicious and weirdly from the 80s.
Cherry. And number 1, I mean, come on, hands down. We knew this was going to be it. It was on every last one of ours.
Yeah.
It was brown sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goat.
Except for
OG.
me.
The goat.
Yeah.
This is the thing. I honestly, this whole tray changed my life because I love wild berry now.
Yeah. I want to go eat a bowl of Apple Jacks just to redeem the Apple Jacks name
Right.
after this. Like, that was so bad.
This is like Applejack's
I feel like I
committing a
still
Look
little.
at
have
that.
cinnamon in
Yeah.
my
You
mouth,
can
like,
still
yeah.
see how much Apple Jacks we all just collectively
Yeah.
was like, no.
That's a whole Pop-Tart still.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys
We
for
should burn this Apple Jacks.
in
effigy.
effigy.
Life.
Yeah. If I didn't have a million smoke detectors in this house. All right. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us all on Instagram and all the socials.
Or in real life, you know.
Yeah. And come see a show. These people are crushing it all over the country. So we'll see you next time.